During the giving of the Torah by Har Sinai, by Mount Sinai, the Jewish people learned Torah directly from Hashem himself. The verse says, Panim o Panim, Hashem spoke to the Jewish people face to face. This experience was too overwhelming for the Jewish people, as our sages say that in every single one of the statements that the Eibishter made by every one of the commandments that Hashem said by Har Sinai, the Jewish people's souls expired. And they went to Moshe Rabbeinu and they asked Moshe Rabbeinu, they said, we can't continue learning Torah directly from Hashem himself. Please, you should be the intermediary, you should teach Torah, you should hear the Torah from Hashem and you should teach it to us. Moshe Rabbeinu was not very happy about it. He felt that it would be proper for the Jewish people to learn Torah directly from Hashem himself. Nevertheless, Hashem accepted the Jewish people's claim, and one explanation is that in order for the Jewish people to be able to internalize the Torah on their own level, they had to be able to learn it without such a great intense revelation as was by Mount Sinai, learning Torah directly from Hashem himself. They had to go through the intermediary of Moshe Rabbeinu, which although they weren't learning Torah on such a high level directly from Hashem himself, but through it being at a more diminished level, they're able to internalize it better in a personal level. However, in the future, there's a number of verses and teachings of our sages which explain that once again we will learn Torah from Hashem himself. There's the famous pasuk V'chol b'nai Limudei Hashem, that all the Jewish people will be students of Hashem himself. We have other pasuk V'hayu einecha ro'is es mirecha, that we will see eye to eye, we will see Hashem himself. We will learn Torah directly from Hashem himself. As Rashi says also in the beginning of Shir HaShirim, that we're promised that once again we'll see Hashem face to face when Hashem will reveal the inner secrets of the Torah, the inner meaning of the different mitzvahs of the Torah, and the future revelation will be in a certain sense much greater than the revelation of Matan Torah. Because first of all, by Matan Torah, by the giving of the Torah, this revelation was only temporarily. When in the future this revelation will be permanent, because then the world will be on a level, and the Jewish people will be on a level that they will be able to contain this revelation without it overwhelming them. And also, another point is, our sages tell us that the giving of the Torah, well, we know that in Jewish law there's two parts of marriage. There's Kiddushin and Isuin. There's the betrothal, or when the chassan, when the groom acquires the bride as his wife, which then she's legally his wife, but that's more of an external union. And then there's the Nisuin, there's the complete union when they live as husband and wife, which is the second stage of Jewish marriage. Our sages say the same thing was by the giving of the Torah was Kiddushin. Hashem betrothed the Jewish people, they became connected to him, he gave them the Torah mitzvahs. We know that the giving of the Torah is compared in many teachings of our sages to a marriage ceremony. Hashem spread the mountain of Sinai over the Jewish people like a chuppah, like a marriage canopy, etc., etc. However, the full-fledged marriage between Hashem and the Jewish people will take place in the future. And what this means spiritually is that the giving of the Torah by Mount Sinai made the Jewish people connected with Hashem, but it didn't completely permeate them. However, when Mashiach will come, will be completely 100% permeated with godliness, and not only the Jewish people, but the world at large. It says, Umallah ha'aretz, the world will be filled, every single part of the world, every single element and aspect of the world will be filled with godliness, with complete understanding and connection to Hashem, and a complete union of the world and the Jewish people with Hashem. Nevertheless, despite the fact that the revelation of the future will be much greater than the revelation at Mount Sinai, there's a famous statement that the Chassidus that says that there won't never be again Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah, which means that there won't be a new Torah when Mashiach will come, when all the revelations, all the teachings that Hashem will teach the Jewish people will be to reveal the deeper meaning of the mitzvahs that were given by Matan Torah. But everything, the giving of the Torah by Mount Sinai, even though it was temporary, at least in a certain sense, it encapsulated all the future revelations. All the future revelations will just be an extension, a revelation of the Torah that was given by Mount Sinai. So therefore, it's true. Once the type of revelation by Mount Sinai the ultimate purpose was that the world should reach a stage when that revelation will be able to be continued and to be able to take place on a continuous internalized level. But nevertheless, it won't be as if it's a completely new beginning. All the revelations of the future and the teachings that Hashem will teach us will all be to teach us a deeper meaning, the deeper secrets of the Torah which was given by Mount Sinai. Hashem should help us that we should merit the fulfillment of this prophecy speedily in our days, particularly through learning Torah, through internalizing Torah, and particularly the secrets of the Torah, which is the me'ain, somewhat of the teachings and revelations of the Torah of the future. May we merit it, take it from Yad Mamre speedily nowadays. Amen.